Relationship breakup and depression, how to sidestep the blues. Anyone who's suffered through the ending of an important relationship understands how a relationship breakup and depression go hand in hand. It doesn't have to be that way, and I'd like to give you some tips on how to sidestep the blues if you're going through a breakup now. You're naturally going to be sad from time. And you may well be angry, even if your heart you still love your ex. Either those emotions is preferable to depression because depression is so passive. Somebody who is depressed doesn't feel like doing anything at all, including anything that might help them snap out of the depression. I think you can see how this might rapidly become a vicious circle. Best to nip it in the bud. One important thing is to think of other things besides the relationship. Of course that will be hard to do, but you need to do it. Make it a bit easier and put any pictures or other mementos that might remind you about the relationship out of sight for the time being. You might also borrow a technique some people use to free themselves from worry. People can learn to break a worry habit by limiting their worrying to a set time each day. Do the same with thinking about your relationship. Limit yourself to 1 or 2 periods each day, maybe 20 or 30 minutes, where all you do is think about and mourn your relationship. The rest of the time you think of anything but. If thoughts about the relationship come up between sessions, just remind yourself that it isn't your worry time. It will help if you can stay busy and surround yourself with positive uplifting friends. Also look for anything that will make you laugh or feel joy and appreciation. Watching DVDs of comedies or sitcoms you love, or getting out in nature are some of the things you can try. Exercise is a very important tip you can use. Studies prove that exercise is great from the treatment of depression. Even better is to use it to prevent depression. Exercise regularly, and both your physical and emotional state will be better for it. The last tip I'm going to mention here is to volunteer with a charity. One of the best ways to get our mind off of our own issues and maintain a healthy perspective is to help someone else. You could volunteer with a church group, the Salvation Army, a local food bank, a hospital, any charity whose work you admire. You'll be doing good for the community, and as you do, you'll probably realize how much you have to be grateful for. I think I've given you some good advice here to help you avoid a serious depression as you struggle through a breakup. But don't stop here. It's too important for your health and future happiness to avoid a depression. Once a serious depression starts, it typically will last 6 months or longer. So get all the advice and information you need to keep that from happening.